Welcome back. You're still tuned into Trading Hour. For the market, it is absolutely flat right now. So it will come up on your screen. It's just around 7 points in the green. And the mid-cap index has come off slightly, so around 110 points higher there. The Nifty is just blinking red and green. And, if you take a look at some of the IT stocks, they did open with decent gains. And they've all sort of given that up and moved off those levels. So take a look at Wipro, HCL Tech, Infosys. That entire pack will actually come up for you. And now it's moved pretty much to the low point of the day. So that's what's happening with some of these IT names which are in focus. The other pack that I'm looking at is some of the consumption stocks. So take a look at those. Some of them are holding up fine, the likes of Britannia. But you do have something like a Nestle, Tata Consumer, which have again slipped in the past few minutes. So that's what's happening with the market. We're going to keep coming back to this. But first up, let me bring you an important story. The government has amended the electric vehicle testing standards for additional safety requirements and issued draft notifications for testing norms of batteries. So Parikshit joins us to tell us more about this. Parikshit?
Well, in the month of March, after 6 or 7 EV fires, the government had set up a high-level committee. Now, the committee submitted its report on the kind of changes that India's testing criteria needs. Recently, we reported how the Ministry of Heavy Industries had allocated 41 to 50 crore rupees to ARAI to boost its equipment, get more equipment from abroad, and improve India's testing standards. And now, additional safety requirements have been put in place for battery cells, the BMS, the battery management system, onboard chargers, the battery pack design, thermal propagation due to internal cell short circuiting, which can lead to fires. All these additional safety requirements will come into effect from the 1st of October 2022. This is what the government is proposing. And the government has also sought suggestions from stakeholders. This is a draft notification at this stage. The government is also going to make it mandatory for EV makers to follow conformity of production norms. So what are COP norms? COP norms imply, and they already apply to the IC engine ecosystem, that during the course of the year, even after your initial certification from ARAI or ICAT, you have to submit your products for testing with ARAI. So now EV makers will have to frequently through the year submit their products, submit their components for testing and certification by the ARAI as well. All of this will come into effect from the 1st of October 2022. Now, there is some amount of uncertainty, confusion within the industry. Some industry veterans also feel that this could be difficult to implement within this timeline, and they may seek certain clarifications from the ARAI and the government as well.
All right, Parikshit, thanks a lot for getting us the latest on the testing norms for EV batteries. With that, we're completely out of time on the show, and we leave you with a market that is flat as flat can get. So completely, on the flat line for the Nifty, and it is the mid-cap index which is still holding up with some gains. Thanks a lot for tuning into Trading Hour. We have halftime report which comes up next, and we'll take all of this action forward.